Teaching your dog to beg is fairly easy. It's a fun trick to show off, but not all dogs can sit up and beg. So if you've been working with trying to sit up for quite a while and your dog isn't getting it, chances are they may not have the structure where they can balance. So you see how Lucky is very, very long-legged. He's got a roach back. He's got a rounded croup, which means very, very rounded heading towards his tail. We have actually been working on sit up for weeks. Okay, intellectually he gets it, but look how hard it is for him to balance. Sit, please. So he has to put his feet on me to balance. He understands the concept. He's trying to lift up. You see that he gets up on his, oh, that was actually the best. Good boy. I'm going to give him a jackpot for that. So it's been taking weeks, and what he just did now shows me that he might be able to do it, but you're going to need patience when you have a dog that has a unique structure. That was pretty good also. You see that he's not pulling his back fully straight up, that he's kind of only getting partially up, and then he wants to rest on my hand. I'm okay with that. That was very good. The thing is, he's starting to understand the concept. So what I'm actually doing, I have that treat so close to him that he's able to nibble on it. Wait. Good job. If you have it too far away, what's happening is they're going to get, oh my goodness, that was actually good. I wanted to show you what he was going to do wrong, but he actually did it right. And that's just because we've been working so long intellectually. He knows what he's trying to do. But if early on in the training you hold that treat too high, they will raise up on their hind legs. If they can't balance, they'll probably rest their front feet on you and reach for the treat. And so you want to have it just so that he can nibble. You see that he's understanding because he's trying to get up. That's very good. But this has literally taken us weeks to get to this point. That was actually pretty. That was very pretty. Yes, look at you. Yeah, so he's getting the concept. But see how close that treat is? My fingers are actually getting into his mouth. And you see that he wants to lift up before I'm even ready. So he knows exactly what it is that I want. Good boy. To tell you the truth, I didn't think that he was going to be this good at it because we've just been doing this for weeks and weeks and weeks, and we haven't been progressing at all. This is the most I have seen him progress, right? Come a little closer to me so we're in the frame. There you go. And also normally what he tries to do instead of lift up is back up because he feels uncomfortable lifting up. Nice job. Very good. And this is also the most he's been willing to work with me. Usually he's good for about half a dozen tries and then he gives up. He stands up, he backs up, he whines, he just gets frustrated. So I would say this is a success with him. Now Maverick is more compact, so it's going to be easier for her to balance, but I'm going to start out the same way. Let's just get you out of the wet spot. So sit, I'm going to ask her to sit, and I'm going to let her nibble on the treat. She's trying to get a little bit of balance from me, but since she's so compact, it's much, much, much easier for her. Get back down there more. So she hasn't been taught to formally balance, but she knows sit. And she has the correct structure, so it's easier for her to balance. So my goal now would be to try to get some distance from her. Sit, please. Good. Sit, please. And to work her core muscles, I'm going to feed her from the right. Oopsie. Sit, please. Sit, please. Let's get a little closer. Sit, please. I'll feed her from the left. I'll feed her from the right. Whoopsie. Sit. So what I'm doing is trying to shift her head a little bit to strengthen those core muscles, because then she's going to be able to balance better. She'll understand her job better when I try to get some distance and pull that treat away from her. Off, please. Off. Good. So little, whoopsie. To the right, to the left, to the right. It's my right, her left. But see how I'm asking her to turn her head? Good girl. Good girl. Nice. Nice. And this just comes easy to her because she has a more compact structure, and she just has a little bit better core strength because of her structure, where because she's so compact, I'm just going to throw numbers out there just so it's easy to understand. She only needs 50 to 60% of her core muscles to balance, where with Lucky, he has more of an extreme structure. He's so long, he's so lanky, he's got a roach back. It's going to take 80 to 90% of his core muscles to balance. So he needs to get stronger core muscles than she does. It's just already easier for her. Oops. Sit. Good. Sit. 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 Nice.